So it's 7 a.m. and now I just finished my first meal of the day. I had some eggs, some kale, some tomatoes, some jalapenos, some chicken, and wrapped it up in a flour tortilla. That's how you start a good morning. Some protein, just a little bit of carbs, but you gotta make sure you get your fats. That's what's gonna give you energy. Everyone says it's the carbs. It's not the carbs, bro. The fats will give you the energy that you need for the day. So today I went in, 4 a.m. workout. I hit it really hard today, you guys. Like literally today was no joke. Today's my day off, so I had to kill it. Today was leg day. I just learned to accept that, I have to go to the gym every day, once or twice. There's no way I'm not going to the gym unless I die. And a lot of people don't have this mentality of, I got to get it done. They just assume they're going to get it done. They don't have a plan. What I wanted to talk about today is self-doubt, because I've been running into a lot of people that just don't believe in themselves. And honestly, the worst thing that could happen is that you don't believe in yourself, that you're doubtful, and a lot of it comes from fear, whether it's something that people are telling you or something that you're telling yourself. At the end of the day, you got to realize that it's your life. You're making these decisions. You got to live with these choices. And if you're not completely satisfied with the life that you have, you got to change it. There's multiple times that I changed my life up. Growing up as a kid, I didn't think I was going to be your everyday gym rat who's there every day at 4 a.m. No, when I was growing up, I was always into drawing, painting, coloring. That started to evolve. I went through elementary school. I was an artist, Then I started leaning towards sports because all my friends played sports. So what did I do? I combined art and sports. That took me to graffiti. Then I was just tagging everywhere. The graffiti got me, I ain't gonna lie, I was hanging out with people that were up to no good. Eventually, that led to smoking weed, drinking, doing drugs. I was always out. That led to the parties. The parties led to just everything going out of control, I was 12 years old. I would work with my dad, so I had money. I had a car because I was the responsible one who had to go and pick up my little brothers from school because mom and dad were both working. You see, my life was always changing. I went from being a pothead to being a raver. That's like the complete opposite. So on one end of the spectrum, you're chilling, sitting on the couch, watching movies all day, eating snacks, smoking weed. Then you go to being super active, taking drugs, staying up all night, dancing around all night. Like, eventually it got old to where now I don't do anything. I literally just chill. I go to the gym. I get my workouts in once or twice a day. And that's it. That's like my highlight of the day, is going to the gym. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Oh, I skipped the part. Well, I was in a car club also. So I was running around hosting meets. But yeah, anyways, you guys, this is just to let you guys know that you're going to go through a lot of changes before you find out who you really are, what you like, and what you're going to do with your life. Honestly, at one point, I thought I was always going to be in the car club. I remember when we first started the car club, I was a regular member. Then I became team lead. Then I became vice president. Then I became president. Then I stepped down and went as a co-founder. Like, I was always destined to be a leader, and I accepted that. And the minute you accept something that you know is a part of you, things are going to get easy. Like, if somebody would have told me 2-3 years ago, hey, bro, you're going to stop smoking weed, you're going to stop drinking, and you're actually going to be sober, and you're going to be in a car club, and you're going to be a good leader and a good example, I would have been like, nah, bro, you're crazy. I'm gonna smoke weed till I die. That was my thing. Smoke weed till I die. I'm gonna eat whatever I want because I don't care. As soon as you have kids, if your mind don't flip over and switch, it ain't gonna be easy, bro. Because I know what it's like to still get high and still get drunk and have kids. And it's hard. It's hard enough to take care of ourselves. But if you got kids running around screaming and crying all day and you're trying to get high and you want to get drunk, you're going to use that as your escape. You're going to be like, oh man, F these kids, I'm going to go get high, or I'm going to go get drunk, or oh, I need a break. That's why you see all these people on social media post, oh, these kids are driving me crazy, I just need a break. Like, bro, I've never once thought to myself, I need a break from my kids. That's why I don't understand all these people that they swear that they need a break from their kids. What they need to do is they need to figure out what works for them, figure out a personal development process that's going to build you. For me, it's that early morning wake up, run straight to that workout, and then come back home. I'll be at flow state. Then I could just reflect about my day, my previous day, and my current day. Now, you don't want to think too much about the past because you're not going that way. You don't want to focus on the future because it's not about the result. As long as you're doing the work now that you know you got to do, you're not going to be anxious. Because when you're anxious, you're worried about the future. When you're depressed, you're thinking about the past. You don't want to think about it like that. You want to think about now. What's going on now? That's why I always tell you guys, if you get a good workout until you can't breathe, even if you just hit the floor and do push-ups or burpees or whatever, you're going to be at a flow state. When you get to that point, that breaking point, and you keep going, your mind is just going to flip over and you're going to not even think about the things that were stressing you out, you guys. This is what I try to tell you guys every day. I go to the gym for this right here, for that mental clarity and that mental breakthrough. I don't go to the gym because I'm trying to get buff. I get people all the time, oh man, you got to take a day off. Bro, I'm not taking a day off. It's harder to stop once you're doing it than it is to keep going. Like right now, I'm probably at like 535 days back to back going to the gym. Round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4 sometimes. It doesn't matter how many rounds I do. I don't care. All I know is that if my mind is playing tricks on me and I'm thinking negative and I'm operating from a low frequency, which is desire, regret, anything that's a low frequency, you guys, look up, just Google it. Look up the frequency chart. You'll see it right there. Regret and desire, they're at the bottom. Forgiveness and thankfulness, those are up there. So if you forgive somebody, you're operating at a high frequency. If you regret something you do, you're at a low frequency. That's why every time you're bored, you start thinking of things that you want, which is selfish. Me, I would get bored, straight to that weed. Instantly, bro. If I sat around and I was bored, I'll be like, screw this, I'm getting high. That's what happens every day, and people don't catch on to the patterns. So again, you guys, my biggest thing is wake up, work on yourself, create that person that you love and respect, and eventually people are going to start asking you, hey, how did you do it? Can you show me how to do it? That's what happened to me. People ask me about my workouts. What kind of workouts do you do? What do you eat? People ask me, what do I eat? Like, bro, I weigh my food out. So whenever you see me eating cookies and ice cream and pizza with my daughter, it's all part of the macros, bro. It's all calculated. I know how many slices of pizza I'm eating. If I go a little bit over my calories the next day, I just cut back a little bit. It's something that took me years to learn. Took me like 2 years before I figured it out. But you know what? I hired a personal trainer, 2 different personal trainers. I invested so much money into personal development that I'm ready to teach people what I learned. literally every time I get DMs and questions, I'm like, wow, like it's the same question. People ask me the same questions, bro. It's always the same questions. And I just want everyone to do good. I want everyone to live the best life that they could actually live. And if I have the answers, I'm going to share them, because there was a point in time where I was lost. I was depressed, anxious, suicidal. I didn't want to be here. And a lot of it comes from just a hard breakup that I had, you know? I had a baby with someone. We didn't get along. We broke up. And when it came time to what are we going to do with the baby, they wanted to hit me with the, oh, she's mine. So you guys can only imagine what that would do to a person to only see your kids when it's convenient for the other parent. That's what led me to dropping all negative vices, running straight to the gym. And now she sees me and she's like, man, he look good now. He's positive. He goes to the gym every day. Like, I don't even want to pick an argument with him because there's no point. He's not even going to argue back anymore. And that's what you guys got to do. You got to work on yourself more than you work on that 9 to 5. I see a lot of people that only get up for the money. You guys only get up because you're chasing the bag. You only get up because you're scheduled to be up at a certain time. That is not how you got to be. You got to tell yourself every day, I'm going to get up 2-3 hours before work. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to put on YouTube and learn about personal development. I'm going to read a book. I'm going to do something. You guys got to do something that's going to elevate you past your current mindset, because when you wake up, you're not going to be positive. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to be content with life no matter what you have. Trust me, I spent years buying every single pair of Jordans and Nikes that I wanted, all the shirts that I wanted at the mall. It's not going to make you happy. When you get that car that you think you want, it's not going to make you happy. When you buy all the rims for all your cars and you lower all your cars. I've done that already. I've had 4 or 5 cars, always modifying them. It's a never-ending pleasure-chasing cycle of destruction. That's how you're going to ruin your life. That's why I'm always going to keep telling you guys, make sure that you work on yourself every day. Find out about yourself. Find out what you like. Find out what you don't like. Find out what works for you. And mainly, just find out how you're going to be the best person that you could ever be. And if you do this every day, eventually time is going to go by and you're going to be like me, and you're going to look back and you're going to be like, holy crap, I used to party every day and kick it with random girls every day. And I did that for half my life. Why did I do that? Now I'm looking at it like, wow, if I could invest this much time on something that's destroying my health, ruining my life, and ending relationships with people that I care about over drama, imagine what I could do with all this positive knowledge that I have today. The workouts, the meals, the early wake-ups, the reading, writing, and reflecting. You guys, there's more to life than just worrying about yourself. So remember, personal development is going to be number one, because your level of success is never going to exceed your personal development. As far as you get working on yourself, when you make that person that can do anything, it doesn't matter what it is, because you created that person that's going to get it done.